Never seen such a filial daughter. When she saw that her mother had just woken up, she thoughtfully warmed up a cup of coffee for her. Her mother collapsed after 2 sips of coffee. She wrapped her mother's body in a thick plastic bag because she was afraid she would be cold in the morning. Then she loaded her mother onto the cart and went to the lake. Esther's face was calm and tied her mother with a rope. Esther rode to the middle of the lake and took a deep breath. Then she cut the rope very skillfully in order to make her sinking into the water go smoothly. She also kindly tied a stone to her mother. The mother just sank to the bottom of the lake. What is unexpected is that there are countless such bags at the bottom of the lake. Esther did all this very comfortable lying in the boat. But why did she do such an ungrateful thing to her mother? The story takes place on the outskirts of the border between the United States and Mexico. The mother and daughter use what little money they have left to open a hotel. They seem gentle and harmless, but they actually run a gangster inn. They only take one guest at a time and invite him to dinner. One minute the guest is laughing and talking at the table. The next moment, he was drugged out of his mind. Next thing you know, the 3 of them are working together. Esther goes to check the car. Her mother, Teresa, raided the customer's luggage. The store handyman takes care of the customer's clothes. He also manages to find some jewelry now and then. In the evening, mother and daughter put the customers into sacks and then tied the bags with a rope. Then they pushed the customers to the lake and tied a heavy stone to his head. The 2 of them rowed the boat to the middle of the lake and then cut the rope with a knife. Guests are thus thrown into the lake by them. As the guest sinks, he is often awakened by the cold water of the lake, but he struggled a few times after the gradual loss of movement, and the mother and daughter on the boat watched all this calmly. Apparently they do this kind of thing quite often. That day Esther asked her mother when she could leave the house, because she didn't want to do this kind of murder to the guests anymore. But her mother said she didn't have enough money yet. When she had enough money, she would definitely take Esther away. Teresa also talks seriously about how they're killing bad people, so the 2 of them are doing a good job for society. The innocent Esther is convinced and is lulled into a false sense of security by his mother. Soon a new guest arrives at the hotel. Mario drove a luxury car and wore a watch. He looks like he's worth over $1 billion. Mother and daughter look at each other and start to act in the same way as before. Esther first brought Mario a cup of coffee. Then she waited outside the door. Within minutes, Mario was passed out on the bed. But just as Esther was scouring the finances, something unexpected happened.